Oh, you finna play yours right now? We both going on. Here, Joseph.
What?
Go back there.
Oh.
This team way better than the Giants, so I hope he ready.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall, like
Oh, he wore black.
get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes.
Yes, he wore it
Must
to
be the
his
team, must be the
funeral.
camp, must be the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do.
Daddy, I looked at my hands and there's smoke.
Never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
In there.
Okay, go over there, Dad.
EA Sports
Bless
coverage
you.
of the NFL
Go over there,
playoffs
Papa.
brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s,
But,
and they are in
Roy,
full roar as you get a look inside
fucking
Lumen
rain
Field
game,
in
man.
Seattle. Today we continue
They had to
on
do
in
it to
Wild
me.
Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup
Rain
between
game.
the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
I only got one playoff win in my last 3 years of playing Madden in the playoffs and the careers. One playoff win in the second round.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go.
It's
We're
top of double
underway
two.
in this NFC wild card game.
Go hit me
Short
above.
kick taken at the 18. A good-looking return set up here.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete to open things up. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. To throw, it's Murray.
Nigga.
Fighting, lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He said, because these niggas think they good.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Brooks. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's out to Chubb, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Arizona.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Murray says hang on here. He'll step back and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
They'll give it to Chubb. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Taking it in from a yard
I hate
out.
niggas that just stand
And the
the clock
Cardinals
while I
take it all the way
slide.
down the field and score on the opening drive. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it. On the other team just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard
What?
line.
Oh, okay.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, I'm about to say where my flag at. Where is my flag
Bearing
at?
down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
For another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Seahawks nothing.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't.
And he
Yes,
will
sir.
score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate,
shit,
and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray.
What in the hell?
It got his man complete.
My corner got
20.
stupid, bro.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 75 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Gonzalez.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
He knew that was
And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about
Why
4
did I
yards
bring
deep.
it out?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
What the
Is this
fuck?
intercepted? It is. It's
I think
intercepted.
the Pat P jumped the line
Up
on
near
me.
the 42. That
Okay,
interception
man.
sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their
You
offense.
faster than that nigga, bro.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Murray steps away to his left. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You're not gonna block that.
Olivier Vernon. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And this one incomplete.
And this
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. This one into the hands
Let's go,
of
DK.
Metcalf.
Let's go,
And he's able to
DK.
get out to the 32, brought down there. They get a big amount back,
We just
18
need 3.
yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
We just needed 3.
Battle for it here, and this
But
will
fuck it,
be
DK was
caught.
over.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
Now Rashad Penny. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
On the run, it's Penny.
What the fuck?
And he got blown up.
My
Losing
dumb
yardage on the
ass,
play
man.
back at the 44.
That was fucked up.
That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
9 on the play.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Here's Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's complete to Graham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. Throwing is Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Come on, where my play at?
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Wilson will throw again. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
By Kyle Fuller.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right.
And he got him. And he got him. That was
close.
close.
Goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray. Open man is Kirk. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Murray to air it out again. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. on the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's third down and 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Murray again. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Yeah.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Penny. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
Second down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They go play action now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Murray now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
1st down.
Murray now. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And a nice job to break free of one tackle.
Well,
But
it's two
slows
men,
momentum
so.
somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. The Seahawks 9-yard line.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They run it again with Chubb. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 4-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
My niggas.
Cardinals 29.
Oh, 7 in
Seahawks
this
7.
one. 29-7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Bro, I'm on a bye week.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted.
Look at that pass by Russell Wilson, man.
Buda Baker with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's Murray from midfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
That nigga snapped the ball before.
Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On first down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd and 5 now. Murray. Trying to improvise. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 11 yards there, first down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Play fake. Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk.
Oh!
This is caught inside the 15.
And my X-Factor BB got it.
Christian Kirk saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
43. Seahawks 7.
What?
It's an undefeated email. She was trying to get in.
To your Google?
Yeah. And I pressed no. And I should block.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
On the play by Kyle Fuller.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Trying to lay one up deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. CD, this defense, man. That's right. They're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on
Grant
defense,
with a 96 speed, DK 96 speed. Good Lord.
No one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot and picking off a pass.
With a passion.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And some room to roam now. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be...
Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
Finally, we fucking got a hit stick knock out a fumble.
46-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Following a fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson.
And this nigga dropped it. This nigga dropped it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
They're trying to play me.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. A gain of 3, second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
43-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd down.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the side.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Greg Olsen, 36 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
The point after through the raindrops, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.